Priyanka, what time you want to leave?
Whatever. I'm okay. 8 o'clock is also okay for me.
What about rest? Ayush? Yes.
Yeah, same 8 o'clock.
Ayush?
Yeah, until when doesn't sleep doesn't come to me.
Then answer all the questions.
He will get up now. If yes, first question have to go to him.
Ayush, first question for you.
Then everyone else will woke up around me.
No,
Ayush,
no, no,
Ayush,
no.
wake them up.
Okay, I am going ahead. Yeah, so which of the following statement is true regarding web and polling? I think we have done
This we
this.
have done yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
This
Case
also.
one is also done.
What?
Have we done that
No, no, we have not.
cookies one?
Actually,
No,
we
we
have
We
not
have
didn't.
done.
not, no?
We have not done. Okay, okay. Let
Okay,
it
Then
so
do
which
so.
of the following is true regarding cookies? Cookies are stored on server. Cookies are stored on browser. Browser sends the cookies to the original server automatically in general. Client has to include cookies manually with the request in general. So obviously we never include cookies manually with the request because it got automatically implemented uh, to the origin in general, and it is stored in the browser, not in the server, in order to fetch the data fast. In order to fetch some of the data very fast, we used cookies.
Yeah, cookies are something like authentication tokens, right? Which is stored in the browser.
O- Okay, for authentication purpose only.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, authentication also. You can say like simple thing is authentication.
okay.
Anyone else want to answer that?
this. I'm not sure. What is OAuth? Can somebody tell what is OAuth?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Me? No, I don't know auth.
Hey, Ari. Oh, that's again another authorization technique. Okay. Or is a way to get access to protected data from applications. Okay, it is safer and more secure than asking users to log in with passwords. So simple. Log in with Google. Log in with what is it? GitHub, something like that. See, what is this? It looks like something. I don't know. Authorization server. Let's see that exactly. Um, Resource owner. It could be anything. Okay. What is the symbol of this? Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari. All these are browsers. Okay. So browser is sending a request to the client. For example, we have Gmail or something. I think. Okay. So it that one sends to the authorization server. So for example, Priyanka, simple.
Hmm.
When we log into our portal, right? How do you log in? Using your
Gmail or something. Yeah.
exactly.
Email
So you don't
ID.
use you don't use a password, right?
Correct.
Hmm? So that's what it is saying. So you get authorized using a authorization server.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Okay. Yeah.
So that way it will recognize you
Yeah.
and let you go inside. Is that fine, guys? Others?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah.
See, it is a protocol to allow access to a resource hosted on a different server on behalf of a user. Okay. Can someone explain this? What does it mean? Yeah, let's say it allow access to the resources, mean like our online degree resources, hosted on a different server. Okay, on behalf of a user. Okay.
Yeah, like you said, it's using the Gmail system to authorize us to see the content of IATM server.
Mm-hmm. So Gmail user, right? Gmail user to be able to view that.
Yeah.
So basically, something like someone like Abhishek sir will be able to manipulate the data inside, right? That kind of authorization he will have,
Mm. Yeah.
and students will have a different normal authorization. Priyanka got it a little bit.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hmm. So it's not for authentication, for
No, it's for
authorization.
authorization. Yeah.
So then, what is authentication? What's the difference between authentication and authorization?
Authentication is checking who is it. Yeah. And authorization is to give rights to someone. Like, for
Okay.
example, if you want to
Mm,
make changes to a database, yeah, if as
mm,
we remember from DBMS course, na, so then you have to be authorized for those type of, like, you have to be given that type of those type of rights to be able to do it. While
yeah. Okay.
authentication is just checking, whether it is you or someone else.
Mm-hmm. So simple. Even OAuth by its name itself says like it's for authorization, right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Chalo, I'll take this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is it regarding closure in JavaScript? Okay, closure is the state of outer function. Closure is the state of a variable. Closure is a function along with its lexical environment or surrounding state. Closures are created every time function is created in JavaScript. Actually, I don't know this much. I read, but I've forgotten actually what is closure. Closure is a combination of function bundled together, reference to the surrounding state. In other words, a closure gives you access to outer function scope from an inner function.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Priyanka, see
The
this?
function is
Mm.
close inside a function.
Okay, var outer scope is equal to function, var message is equal to this thing, var inner scope, return inner scope. Notice we don't pass the message as argument of the function. Acha. Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. This is a closure, is it?
Mm.
Okay.
Closes the function along with its lexical environment or the
Hmm.
surrounding state.
Hmm.
Closures are created every time a function is created in JavaScript. Okay.
Hmm.
These are something new which we are trying to have it.
I think we have done this, but I think they're just calling it, giving it a name now. I think it's like this,
Okay.
probably.
And closure is a state of inner function, I think. Right? It's a function of, I mean, it's a state of inner function, right? So let's also once again look into that.
It is written a closure gives you access to the inner function, something like that.
Mm. So they're saying that in JavaScript closure, okay, they are taking it I mean, directly from here only.
Hmm.
Yeah, mostly they are doing this only. They are opening the documentation and taking a
Hmm.
line from there, putting it an option.
Okay, Ayush.
Yeah, so which of the following shows output if the JavaScript program written below is executed? So we have this const array and we have this another const map which squares which which does the cube of all the elements inside the array. and now we are filtering those elements via a condition which states like if every element is divided when divided by 2, when divided by 3 gives a remainder of 2. So और क्या कहते हैं if divided by 4 gives a remainder of 3. So we have, if any one of the condition get right, that element will be one of the element of out array 2, and we need to print array 2. So when we did square of 1, it is 1 only, and it is not at all the क्या कहते हैं output of when output as 2 when divided by 3 or 4, because remainder cannot be greater than the value. Okay, so we have this 2. When we do cube of 2, that is 8, and we divide it by 3, then it gives remainder as 3 to the 6, and that is 2. This condition is true. Now we shouldn't check, go for 4 1, because either of them is true. So this element 2 will be in the array 2, and now we have 3. So we should have cube of 3, that is 27. When we divide 27 by 3, it is completely divisible. We will check another condition. Divided by 4, that will be 20, 24, and 24 will remainder it will give remainder as 3. So this condition becomes true, and we will have 3 as an element inside array 2.
So
Now
it's
we
not
will check for similarly check for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
bro.
and
It's not three, right? Once again, it's not three. It's see the answer.
yeah, 3. Yeah, I mean, it will, of course, when we have mapped it to cube of
Hmm.
it, every element, we will have cube of that element only in the
Hmm.
array too.
Correct. So
But
this is
I was
okay.
just saying that,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, when we have checked the first two elements are there, we can do one thing, that
Hmm.
both the elements are there in option 2 and option 3. We should check for 64 and 25, 5 and 8. If क्या कहते हैं 5 or 8 is divisible, then out of those two, whichever is true, we can go ahead with that option. So checking for 64, when we divide by 3, it gives 1 as remainder. When we divide by 4, it gives 0 as remainder. So that 64 क्या कहते हैं 1 is wrong. So we can now say that third option is true. Or if you want to verify, then you can check the whole list.
No, you explained it very well. Priyanka, are that okay, right? Priyanka and
Yes,
Yash.
yes, 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 yes.
Hmm. So here, this question is for Priyanka only, I think.
Me.
Okay. So, okay, input do something.
Let's come here.
What is the question first? Yeah. Type the message IIT Madras in the text box shown removing the previous text. Hard refresh the page twice without clicking anywhere. What
Hmm.
will be the value shown in the text box and the age placeholder respectively? Okay. Okay. So we can see, first of all, we can see what is there in mounted, because if you are hard this thing, yeah. So this dot name is local storage get item name split at this thing, yeah. So and zero exposition. So we will get IIT here, correct? This dot name. This is what we
But
will get, yeah.
since we are not clicking anywhere, so will IIT Madras get stored?
Okay, let us see what is there in I. It was something is there in default.
Mhm.
Acha, nothing is there. Age is zero, and name was something, na? In the data, just app, hash app. So that is written hash app, huh? Okay. So if we
Hmm.
split, that means what we will get is hash app, no? What that is what we will get, no? We will get hash app.
Yeah.
Huh? So if we split it at space, and zeroth element would be hash app, no? Correct?
Okay.
So
Ready.
that means, am I right, guys?
Yeah, I
So,
think
and age is again we are splitting at
Hmm.
this thing, so we will get zero again. So in
no.
loc, no?
Actually, they are
Oh,
splitting
one.
name again, name again.
Acha, splitting name only and we're taking one. So
Hmm.
one is nothing is there actually. There is no one position. So we will actually get an error here in the second
Hmm.
because there'll be only one position, that is hash app. We will
Yeah,
not have anything at first position. So that means what we will say is that this dot name is default and this dot age is default. And default I think is hash app, or is it the exact word default, is it?
this is the word default because
Acha.
it's string. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So he is going to have default after this thing. Yeah, we have not done anything, no? So
Hmm.
that means again, if we reload, again the situation is same. That because the word that we have now,
Hmm.
yeah, this dot name is default and this dot age is equal to default. But it has not gone to any storage, no? I think so. That means we will still have that hash app and zero only.
No, Priyanka. See, this mounted, right? After mounting it, while mounting itself, you will have these two things, right?
Initially, yeah,
Yeah, initially.
yeah,
So you're typing something, but you're not clicking anywhere else. So if you're not
correct.
clicking anywhere else, it won't be gone through the. I mean, you won't come to this place,
It
right?
won't come. Yeah.
Upon mounting itself, you're having this dot name equal to default, this dot age equal to default.
No, but is it like it has not got stored anywhere, na? So it has not gone to local storage. If it has not gone to local storage, whatever name hash app and this thing will be there only will remain, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, right.
है ना? But I think it doesn't matter if you are talking about what will get printed, you will get only default and default only if it is to be printed somewhere, I don't know. What will be value shown in the text box and the age placeholder respectively? Okay, let us see what will be there. I think default only. अच्छा नहीं IIT Madras. By IIT Madras.
Is it because of this at input you're doing something?
No, but for methods we have to click no somewhere.
Hmm.
Not even copyable.
If you have not clicked anywhere, would it still?
Recently, we have concluded that until we will not click somewhere,
Hmm.
JavaScript function will not get invoked.
We are checking this out.
What is it? We are doing some paper, is it? I have forgotten what we were doing. This is end term paper, is it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
enter.
Yeah.
Last terms, huh?
Hmm.
Can you one show that uh, question again above the index.html? Do something at what?
This is at
At
click,
the
no
rate
input
input.
output. At
Okay,
input
so
means
it
what?
is not at the rate click, no?
Hmm.
This is at the rate input. So
At the
whenever
rate.
someone will type input, it will do the
Acha. Okay. So that means if you have typed, it has gone to local storage, is it?
yeah where we
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah,
typed.
yeah, that's correct. If you're typing IITM, you don't need to click somewhere, but whenever you type itself, it will come here, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
If it's at the rate click, then it will only get to the local storage when I will click somewhere
Hmm.
outside.
So
Okay.
name is here and age is here.
Yeah, so
Okay.
IT Madras will go.
Anyhow, we are not, So IIT space, what was that? IIT
Madras.
space. Madras. Yeah, IT and space Madras is stored in the name, and age you don't have anything.
No,
Basically
age
zero,
you will
right?
have Madras, na? Age you will have Madras.
No, Priyanka, we are not doing that.
Acha, age will remain zero, is it?
Hmm.
No, no, no. H will get the Madras because see in the try block, na, we will write IIT Madras first, and we will
It will
hard
go
it.
to the local storage,
Yeah,
correct?
it will go to the local storage. Then
Correct.
we will first time we will do the hard reload for the first time. Then
Hmm.
it will go inside mounted and try. Okay. So it will get the item. Then we will do it again. It will again get the item.
All
And
right.
I think the IIT Madras is there only in the box, no? So that means it will keep on doing the same thing. You will have name, you will have IIT, and age, you will have Madras, even if you do it twice.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, no? What you are
Since it
saying.
has got stored in local storage,
Yeah.
so it will keep on coming.
Hmm. So we don't need to do it again, I think, right?
Hmm. Right.
Ayush?
Acha, so what you said when we say at the rate input means the moment we have input, it will go to do something, is it?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
it's not at the rate click. Had it been at the rate click means it would happen only at the time of after a click.
Hmm.
Yeah. This
Acha.
is a shortcut of V on colon
Ha.
click or input that says that on click do something on, and for at the rate input it means on input do something. So as soon as you type something, it is an input,
Hmm. Fine.
so it will do
All
something.
right. Ayush, are you alive?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, for you.
Yeah. Which of the following statements is false regarding course and CSRF?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is
Cause
from
we know. What is the CSRF?
week 12.
CSRF is a token for authentication.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it is a token which converts your
Okay, this is
password
CSRF means full
into.
form as cross-site request forgery attack. Oh, I remember this. Okay.
You remember Django?
Yeah, I know.
In that we convert CS into CSRF.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Multiples. So one of the multiples concerning cyber vulnerabilities, wherein the authorized users are compelled to pre what is it
Perpetrate. Perpetrate.
perpetrate something unexpected or unauthorized action on the website that has authenticated them by using two-factor login, password, and other means. A website authenticates the end user and permits them access the service or facilities of the website. This way, trust is built between end user and websites.
What does that mean? Whatever that English meant. No idea what that English meant.
Okay, looks like this. The victim is here. User is trying to log in. To this point, okay.
Hmm.
So this attacker is saying you have won 10,000, $1,000. Creates crafted, legitimate looking request and send the link by email.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mhm. Okay, so it is HTML. So it looks like the same like this, the bank account.
Hmm.
Okay. Mm. So victim user opens the email in the same browser because browser is storing the cookie right for us.
Yes.
Mm. So he goes there. Then this guy attacker tricked into clicking a link in the email.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
since you have the cookies stored right,
Hmm.
so that cookie, this guy will be able to access, make use of it, and then that's why people are telling, don't click on any links,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
something like that. So cross-site request for forgery. That's what it is. So simply to say, you will have some pages which look exactly like Amazon. Okay. It's not Amazon, but it looks exactly like Amazon. And when you try to fill in your CVV, your bank details, these guys will be, storing it and making misuse. But the point, that's why you have two-factor authentications. So this CSRF is basically cookie-based thing.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So Flask framework enforces CSRF protection by default, which is true. Again, this is from week 12, but it's okay. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so the first option is the Flask framework enforces CRS CSR protection by default.
Hmm.
Okay. The
Wait, wait,
coerce
sorry,
mechanism.
which is a false one. This is the false one. It
Acha.
seems,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does not.
because even for cause we need to add it, and CSRF also
Correct.
we need to
Correct.
add it. I think.
Hmm.
Okay.
The coerce mechanism allows a developer to secure a web application from the external origins. We know
Mm-hmm.
that it is
Which
some
is true.
cross-origin resource
Sharing.
sharing. Yeah.
Mm.
C option is the course headers are generally prefixed with the value access control allowed. Yes, we have seen this in CORS,
Mm-hmm.
some other way as well. An NTCRF token must be sent with the request if CSRF protection is enabled. Well, sounds to be true.
Mm-hmm. But what does that mean?
So if CSR protection is there, you have to send the token with the request.
Anti-CRS tokens, no? Let us see here. Yeah.
Mm.
What is downloading?
Sorry.
Downloading something.
Oh, I don't know what was it. I think I give control as unknowingly. Leave it. Okay.
Anti-CRS tokens are related to the tokens on to user validate and prevent issue attackers. Unique unpredictable secret value. That is, I think this is that only. Whatever they will send, na, some OTP, for example.
Yeah,
Mm.
since
So
CSRF is an attack, so maybe they are calling that token which is saving us from the attack as anti-CSRF.
correct. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever that authentication we will get, no,
Hmm.
like before you log into your bank account or something, you have to verify with that token. So it is unguessable by a third party, unpredictable.
Mm.
So I think yeah, nowadays we have a captcha also. So I think maybe that also.
Captcha is for different purpose.
Acha, that is not this thing.
No,
That
no.
is also
No,
Captcha.
some type of validation only, no, or rather
It's to
authentication.
check
Mm,
whether a robot is not sending multiple requests to a server to make it
exactly.
overload.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what the reason is. So so the thing is, you can do browser automation. Do you know about that?
No.
No.
Okay. So there are some Python codes, something called as Python
Correct, correct, correct. I
GUI.
understood what you're
Okay.
talking about. Ha, 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 ha. Correct.
Mm. So okay, fine. Let's see.
like we have that GUI import GUI thing in Python.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You are talking about
So
that automation?
yeah, something like that. So what it
Okay.
does is basically, if we say that click 1,000, then 1,500, it might come here and give a click after every
Yeah,
10
yeah,
seconds or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. We have videos on YouTube like how to impress your girlfriend or things like that, and they try to send multiple messages in one go using that GUI import
Yeah,
GUI.
please,
Uh,
send me that
You
And
didn't
look at
URL.
that.
you didn't tell me before,
yeah,
Ayush.
Ah,
All right.
okay.
Okay. Got it.
View application. Again, me, na?
No, 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 no.
Easy.
Once again, once again. Yeah, we saw that. Now we have the view application.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is it you or Ayush? Ayush, it
yeah.
is. Priyanka.
Ayush's. Okay.
Yeah,
Mine or
consider the
Ayush's?
following view application.
Right,
What
right.
is the
Read
question?
the
Let us see
question.
the question. Okay.
So consider the following view application. We have this question now.
Your
What
color
will be
text
the
and
color of text and
run. It is a clicks on button. Text 6 3 times and button text 4 4 times.
okay. So
3 6 and 4 fours. Okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
mm, So we have this index.html in which we have on strike color is equals to blue. Okay, we have this on strike class whose color is blue. Okay, so class on strike change strike.
Oh, you're looking at that. Sorry, sorry, bro. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So we have id as run and we print run over there. If we click on run, it if we click on 6, it will increment run by 4, and if we click on 4, it will increment run by 3.
Hmm.
So the question says we have done it when we have run is equals to 0, and we have changed when we uh, it is computed, like it is a computed property. So whenever we click on something, क्या कहते हैं, change stride, uh, then only works.
Bro, look at this. Look at
Mm,
this. So, change strike means this dot run mod 2 triple equals 0. Right. When it's a multiple of 4, multiples of 2, then they are saying that change the strike. Else don't change the strike. Got the
yeah,
point?
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
So
Clear?
computed property is getting computed every time. Okay, so now we are the user clicks on the button 6 3 times and 4 4 times.
Hmm.
So when user clicks on 6 3 times, then at first time it will get run is equals to 4, and it is divisible by 2. So it will again click, then it will become 8, then it will again click because it is an even number, then it will become 12, then now it will again click because it is divisible by क्या कहते हैं, 2. Now it will become 15,
It will be
but when
number.
it become 15 it become odd also, so it won't click anymore, I believe, I guess.
Change strike will not happen. Change
Yeah,
strike will be false.
change stride will be false. Yeah, when change stride it falls,
I
uh,
think color is black. No, it's like that. Correct.
color is
No,
blue.
no.
What is on strike?
Change strike should happen, right?
Why change strike should
On
happen?
because the total runs are 24 now.
No, no. You are talking. He was only on 15. He was only on 15.
Okay, okay,
He
okay.
has not gone to 44. Acha, so 15 pe it will change to black, no? If it is 15.
Where is it given
Yes,
as black? That's my question. Where
No,
is it
that will
given
be
as black?
default, no?
that is
Default.
default.
Oh, okay.
Default.
Hmm. Okay, okay.
How
So
are we connecting this dot on strike to chain
So I
strike?
think, I think, see, if the chain strike is true, this
Acha.
color will be rendered. If the chain strike is false, it won't, it will be black.
yeah,
Am I
Acha.
right?
actually, since we are using this column class, what
Hmm.
it is checking is whether on strike will end up in true or false.
Hmm.
If it ends up on true, it will apply on strike from style sheet. If it falls, it will not.
Okay, okay.
So every time it was blue, but when change stride, when the number got 15, change
Hmm.
stride become false and on strike also become false. That means it will have black only. So
Hmm.
when we have odd number of numbers, it will be black, and we have even, then we will have blue. So
Correct.
when we have 15, it is black. Now we will go to 18, and 18 will have blue, and
Hmm.
21 will have
Black.
black.
Ha, so
And
odd number, even number clicking.
24 will
yeah,
have
so
blue.
we have 24 will have blue. We have clicked 4 times or six
Six,
times?
Four,
six.
four,
Four
Four.
four
times,
to
four
four.
times. Acha, acha, four
Four
times.
times
Okay.
four. 3 times
So it will
6.
blue only ultimately. Yeah.
Yeah, at the end it will be blue, but at 2 times it will be black also. In that, those cases are 15
And
and 21.
correct, correct, correct.
Great. Okay.
ठीक है. For
Mm-hmm.
me,
Fair.
yeah. Okay. Let us read the question. What will be the color and font weight of weight IITM online degree? Okay. Let us see. So what does it
Font
say?
weight and text. Oh wait,
Okay.
color and font weight.
Active div class is equal to active. IITM online degree. Okay. So that much only. In the home component. Okay. Let us see what it says. So if it is active, then it is blue, correct? And if it
Hmm.
is bold, dot bold, then it is bold.
Hmm.
So it says in body div app home class is equal to bold, and so home class here set as bold,
Hmm.
correct? So now let us see what view application says. Just in the yeah. So what it has done, it is telling class is active. Yeah,
Hmm.
acha, class is active,
Okay.
and yeah, and class is bold here. So I think active, no, it will be like the color will be blue, and probably I think it will be unbolded or something, is it?
I think it will be bold.
So why we have two classes?
We can
I
impose
think
one
bold is
class on
by
another.
bold it always be true, I think.
I think both
And
will be there.
and blue will also be always be true. He has
Hmm.
not done anything change or anything, no.
Yeah.
So bold and blue.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Right.
Hmm.
Ash followed.
Yeah,
So for the class active, we are having the blue, I think, right? Yeah. See, for the class active, item online degree will be blue, and since that, that is coming inside of, I think, this one, right?
But how does this work actually? What it says is that home class is equal to bold is permanently set, is it? And then we are also telling that div class is equal to active. So,
Priyanka, 1 minute. See, I'll let you know. See, this is a global component, right? View dot
ha,
component is a global one.
hmm,
Okay. So globally, you are doing this, and for if this is how you call that component,
that is correct.
correct? So this is how you call that component. For that component, you are setting it again to bold.
Hmm,
The whole component will be bold. For this line, this div to this div, it will be active.
correct.
Got the point?
Yes. So that means by going to view component, we can change whether class will be active or not active, for example.
Mm-hmm.
But if we see from the template, it will automatically come to bold always.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
correct,
Okay. Okay.
completely. Good.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
My
Then
alarm. Hmm.
That's your alarm, is it?
Yeah. To
Very
wake up
good.
for the office.
चलो यश तुम्हारी बारी है.
yeah.
Okay. So what will be rendered on the screen? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a index.html in which we have a div with idea. Then we have a template which uses a for loop, content contributions,
Mm-hmm.
and player, and run divided by partnership. Okay.
Where is run divided by partnership?
It is an HTML
अच्छा,
inside div.
okay. हाँ, हाँ, हाँ.
Okay. So now let's move to the view.
Mm-hmm.
It's hashtag app, which is fine. Data is partnership is 210 and contributions by Rohit is 100, Kohli is 110. So what it will do? Content contributions, okay. Content player is written by partnership, okay. So 100 by 210, and then one more div with 110 by, okay, so both will be
Um,
there. Yes.
yeah, some type of percentage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Easy.
Acha, it will give like this only, just divide, is it?
Yeah,
Not, it will
because
not
yeah,
actually divide.
HTML will not solve the expression.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Good,
Mm.
good question. Yeah.
Okay, whose question is this? Yeah. Priyanka, is this yours?
No, Ayush's. I had taken one. This Ayush's.
Ash?
Yeah, similar question, I think. So we have this.
What will be rendered with ID collection and the user option type 2? Option type 2. Okay.
Yeah, so what will be rendered inside division with ID collections when the user selects the option type 2? So we have this type 2. Okay, we have this app ID app and division in which we have v model collection type. We have this in this drop down we have three values, all, type 1, type 2, and in which we have to select either of these three. So we have this division ID collections. Now inside this we have numbers as number. We show call type as all when call type is all.
Okay.
Okay, when call type is type 1, when we will show type 1, and when call type is type 2, we will show numbers as type 2. Okay, so when we click on type 2, it will show type numbers will be type 2, and when numbers will be type 2, what we have to do, we have to check. Please, can you repeat? Can we see the question again? What will be rendered inside division with ID collections when the user selects the option type 2? Rendered, what will be rendered? Okay, so we will have this type 2 now, numbers as type 2. So we have this numbers as type 2 now, and template division in which we have for span for number num in numbers. So and we will print every number. uh, yeah, so we have these numbers 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and call type is equals to type 1. Okay, computed is type 1, and computed of type 2 is this dot numbers dot filter number when number is not divisible by 2. Okay, so initially we have type 1, then we have converted it to type 2, I believe, by selecting that drop down. Am I right?
Yes, I think it's like that only. See, default is type 1, but yeah, so we can choose either all or type 2. So you have chosen type 2 by clicking on type 2.
So when we have filtered using that, then it will have given not divisible by 2, that will be 3 and 7 only. And when we have clicked क्या कहते हैं, नहीं, then it will be divisible by 2. Yeah, when we have type 1, so it will be 2, 4, 6. And when we have type 2, then we will have 3, 7.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is for me. Let us see the question. Suppose the user types Apple in the input box after removing the existing text, if any. What will be rendered inside the div with ID result? Okay, let us see.
Yeah.
So it says custom input v model search text and result searching for search text. Okay, okay. Let us say custom input. We are telling props is value. It gets okay. So we bind value is equal to value. Emit input event target value. Search text type something. Okay, we have typed in we have typed, I think in search text we have typed, no? Apple, correct?
Mm. Yeah.
है ना? Search text we have typed Apple.
Mm.
So then it says, okay, okay. Otherwise it was type something was there. So you have changed it to whatever it was. You have changed it to Apple. So this value we bind value is equal to value and value is equal to value and emit input is equal to an event target value. Acha, I'm slightly not very clear, but must be searching for Apple. Yeah. hmm Where we have typed is not clear to me. In V model search text, is it? Search text we are typing?
Mm. Yeah, Priyanka, once again, see, body is there, divide app is there, that's fine. Okay, so this is another component, right? Custom
Hmm.
input.
Hmm.
Okay, when you're putting the custom input tag, this template is getting rendered with the V
Hmm.
model for search text.
Hmm.
Okay, V models, I mean, so this template rendered with search text as a connection connecting thing.
Hmm.
Okay, so that is all coming there. Okay, so what do you have? So it's an input type, right? Bind value equal to value. That's okay. So far so good. And on upon inputting, giving some input, so it's saying that event target dot value. So what was the event target? So I think it's the search text. So because we have the this is what we have, right? V model search text. So
Hmm.
if you type something over here, like I mean anything over here, so it'll go and replace it inside of the search text.
Correct.
That's the point that is happening here. Searching for Apple.
ठीक है. Not very
Hmm.
clear what this emit and this at the rate event, sorry, dollar event. Any idea? Can somebody explain what is this dollar emit and dollar event target value?
Yeah, actually, even I found it confusing when professor was telling. So he said that whenever we are trying to update some values, uh, while taking it from the HTML, we cannot really directly update it. We will have to uh, bind an event with that, and then we will have to emit that event using $emit to make the
Hmm.
change.
Hmm.
So not exactly clear with that uh, concept, but yes, this $emit is used there when you are trying to change a value,
Hmm.
and so you
Okay.
cannot do it directly. You will have to emit an event,
अच्छा.
Hmm.
something like that for sure.
अच्छा. So we have emitted at the input basically,
Yeah, so
and we
in
are telling that whatever event target value is there, like sort of you make input equal to that. Is it like
yeah,
that?
yeah. So
अच्छा.
on
In
input, so whenever
on
you will
input.
type an input, it
हाँ.
will uh, make this event emit.
Okay. Event target value becomes that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. hmm hmm In which week is this actually?
Uh, I
We can
feel it's around week 3 to 5, 6 only.
Okay.
we have so many questions. Oh, okay. In terms for like 100 marks, right?
Yeah, 33 questions in total.
Will not be able to finish.
Okay.
So we
Let
can
us
Sorry,
do a
continue
continue,
till
couple
continue.
45.
questions more.
Sorry, bro.
Can,
One more question.
yeah,
One more
till
question. Go ahead,
45.
Yash.
So,
Yeah, we'll do
this
one
is,
more question. We'll
hmm.
drop off.
Okay, this is again a view application. What is the question? Don't show me the answers, I get biased.
Suppose the application is running a while user application first time clicks on button go to profile. What will be replaced? Okay.
Okay, so we are clicking on the button, go to profile. So where is the button? Here it is in the home component where it says at the right click, uh,
Yeah,
this
just
go to this method, go to profile. So if I go to the method, go to profile, there is a this router push, name is profile, and parameters are Narendra.
mm,
Okay, so let's go to profile then. Where is the
mm,
profile component? Above, a little above.
mm.
Yeah. So welcome. This
Where is
route
the name Narendra? Is it given in HTML? Is it?
it isn't go to profile method.
Where
Priyanka,
is go
here.
to profile?
No,
I
no,
Here,
can't
here,
see.
here.
above.
We have gone to profile, and where is profile says welcome to this route param. So is it given in the
Just
HTML?
below, just below.
In the
Acha.
parameter, look at this.
Hmm.
Ha ha. Okay.
Parameter
Okay.
name
Ha ha.
Narendra.
Okay.
Okay, so this will pass name Narendra to this profile component, and we will get welcome Narendra.
This seems
Where
to
have
be
you
okay.
clicked on profile is not clear. Where are we clicking? But
Here
acha
in the
at the
in
rate
the
click.
home.
Aha. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. So at the rate click, we go to profile,
Mm-hmm.
and
It
yeah.
is saying
Okay.
it is changing the router, right?
Yeah.
So from
Yeah.
we are pushing it to profile Narendra slash profile Narendra, and that
Correct.
is actually printing
Is the component
welcome.
profile? Yeah. Welcome,
Right.
Naren. Oh, this is a good question. Okay.
That's
Mm,
all.
yeah.
Nothing is in here.
3 marks.
Mm-hmm. One more question.
This was quick. So let us do.
Yeah, Priyanka.
Chalo. I will try to do. Okay. So what are we doing? What will be rendered in URL HTTP? Okay. Only. Okay. So it is slash what? I think some nothing is there.
Ash.
Yeah.
That's
Hash.
Ash.
Mm.
Mm.
So what the
You want to say HTML? ID app
okay.
router view. Nothing else is
So
there.
nothing is there. Nothing is. So you have to see in the routes now. What are the routes?
Hmm.
Mm.
So route says if we have path is Hindi, so we have to go to component error, no? Because only hash is there.
Yeah,
So we have to go to error. So if you go to the component error,
some
where is
error.
component error? Okay. So this is some error. And now the only thing we have to see is whether component movies will also get this thing, no? Because that will be connected to what is there in hash.
Yeah, it's movies. So movies content will also be there, I
What
guess.
is movie? What is there in movies? Component
Path Hindi, component Hindi. So I think let's
movies.
go to
Movies is template. Movies. Yeah. So movies router view. Yeah.
so another outer view inside this.
So movies is there. Yeah.
Hmm.
So then it only says movies, no div movies. Okay.
Yeah, and then a router view.
Mm-hmm. Then router view. So we see it says movies. That means we have to do something. Nothing. No, it will say
No,
movies and just some error.
yeah,
That's
right,
all.
right.
Movies and some error.
Hmm.
It is not going anywhere. Correct.
Hmm. What is the answer? Yeah.
Only movies. Correct. So
No, no.
movies and some error. Correct. 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 So this is correct. See, now he is telling what will be rendered for URL. In the earlier question, he was telling what we rendered in the URL inside header, blah blah blah.
Yeah, they
So
asked
that was the difference.
what will be rendered in the router view inside that
Header
particular
component.
component. Yeah.
Correct. So that is why that header was not, we were not writing about that header is also getting printed. And here we have to write that header is also getting printed.
Yeah.
Correct. Nice. ठीक है.
Okay, then was it okay for all?
Ayush,
Yeah.
sleeping?
No, no. My sleep is now over.
Good. We woke you up after all.
Actually, it
And
is
and
quite
and now I
cold
don't know what I will do
You have to go
in the
on studying.
morning.
There is nothing to think. Start studying.
Yeah,
पढ़ाई
then
करो.
sleep will again come. Then sleep will again come. Yeah, that's right.
Correct. Correct.
Okay,
Then
then
you
let's
can
call
sleep.
it a day, guys. What do you
it's
say?
ठीक है.
quite cold.
ठीक है.
It's quite
6
cold
बजे
here.
शाम को evening 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, bye.